boys and girls, and welcome to Chord Guitar, Alison Wonderland, New Day. So this is a cool song, kind of a western meets the future, something like that, fusion there, something like Back to the Future perhaps. Yeah, cool song. Anyway, we need to set our capo here on the 3rd fret to match up the sound with easy chords, and we have 5 chords to go over. So let's start with the 5 chords. First, A minor, so that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. G, 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B this time. We usually have 3rd on B, this time open B, because we want to highlight the open B later. And finally, 3rd E. Next chord is D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. 4th chord is C. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And the final 5th chord will be C, but with B in the bass. So pretty similar to C. Starts on 2nd A, then 2nd D, open G, 1st B, and open E. So there we have the 5 chords. We have the verse here. We'll play only 1 down per chord, and the chord progression will be like this. A minor to G. And after we play the G, and some places they add 2 notes, like a transition to the next chord. So that means A minor, G, and then comes the 3rd fret on A, 2nd fret on A. So and then comes the next chord, which will be the D. 1 down, and then C, and then CB. And that is 1 chord progression. So to repeat this, A minor, G, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, then D, and then C, CB, and like this. For the first verse, we'll go for 4 rounds of this chord progression, and not for all rounds you will use the 2 notes here. Some space you will have in between the chords G and D. So sometimes you play G with the notes and sometimes without the notes. So that is how it goes. So after the first verse comes the drop, and that is in the lyrics New Day. Here we have a new chord progression, and we will also learn a strumming pattern. So the chord progression will start with A minor. So let's grab that chord first, A minor, and then we will have this strumming pattern for 1 round. That is how it sounds. So let's look at the strumming divided into 2 parts. The first part will be down, 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 up. So, down, 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 up. And the second part will be up, down, 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 up. Up, down, 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 up. So together, these 2 parts, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. All right, so that is how it goes. Now, the chord progression will be A minor, 1 strum around, G 1 round, D 1 round, and C 1 round. That chord progression you will play for 2 rounds. Okay, but we have some notes we will highlight from these chords because the melody kind of goes in that way. So for the A minor, you want to hit the first fret B string. That is what you are aiming for. First fret B string for A minor. For G, you have the open B. So that's the reason for what we are not playing the 3rd fret on the B like we usually do. So open B for G. Then for D, the 2nd fret E string. That's the note we want to highlight. And for C, the first round, we're going to play this for 2 rounds. On the first round, we want to highlight the open E. But for the second round, we want to highlight the 3rd fret E. So we will need to add this 3rd fret on the E string down there when we're playing the C for the second round. So with that said, we're going to go through the 2 rounds here. So let's go from A minor, G, D, C for 2 rounds. So that is how the drop sounds. Now, second verse played in the same way as the first verse, and the same goes with the second drop, played in the exact same way. Then we have a kind of outro part there, played in the same way as the verses, but only for 2 rounds. So A minor, G, D, C, C, B for 2 rounds. And that is how Alison Wonderland's New Day ends. So, cool song there. Enjoy it. Pretty easy. And play tuned.